across the board at all of our sports are going to face a new and energizing competitive challenge.
Hi, I'm Liz Tucker. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida originally. I live in Glen Hall. My leisure time, I play a lot of soccer.
Elizabeth Tucker is an unusual person. Unless you're looking at her, you're not going to notice her. But as soon as you do look at her and see what she's doing, you'll be bowled over. Academically, she has an almost unbelievable record. Elizabeth is a major in accounting. She has a minor in theology. So in a sense, she's involved in the business school, which is very highly rated here. And theology is really probably our best department in arts and letters. So she's challenging herself on both fronts. And she is achieving at a level which is almost unbelievable for a student athlete.
She has maintained a 4.0 GPA here all 3 years so far. Every academic accolade you could think of, Liz has achieved here. She was also an academic All-American here first team last year, and I would expect her to repeat again as that for us again this year.
I think when people hear that I have a 4.0, they think all I want to do or do is study, and I think that that's just one piece of my life, and my parents have kind of always told me to go at things as hard as I can and try to do them as well as I can, and so doing well in classes is just one way to do that.
This is the course. If you are not in a strategic course management, you are in the wrong class.
Actually, this one time I walked into the wrong class. I had a morning exam. It was my first college exam ever, and it was in a different building, so I went there really early, of course, and there were a bunch of kids sitting outside, and I said, "Oh, are you here for the Calc exam?" They said, "Yeah," so I followed them inside, not knowing that they were taking the Calc 1 exam, and I was there for the Calc 2. I started taking the exam. I didn't really recognize any of the material, but I always heard horror stories about college exams that you weren't really ever going to be prepared, so didn't think much of that either. 20 minutes in the exam, though, I finally realized it couldn't possibly be the Calc 2 exam, so I ran to the front of the room, confirmed it wasn't, ran next door, saw my professor there, saw my entire class take the exam, and was told, "Oh yeah, just start working, you still have 40 minutes left."
So she was probably freaking out. Like when she realized that she was in the wrong classroom, she was probably like, "Oh my gosh, what do I do?" But she is so on top of everything, and just the fact that she still got an A on that test, like, just shows that she really dedicates herself to everything that she does, like on and off the field. That's so funny.
The other day in the meeting, she was called out in front of her classmates as a great leader on this campus, and was even mentioned there that she has a great opportunity to be the valedictorian here, which would be the first, at least in my 15 years, that we've had an athlete become the valedictorian here at Notre Dame.
There's a pool of students are identified, and none of the students write valedictory addresses, and those are read and vetted, and then they're chosen by the administration. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with Elizabeth. I mean, I find myself hoping that she will be the valedictorian. I think she does something worth saying.
It's great that I have people that are kind of trying to have me explore that opportunity and so enthusiastic about the possibility I could get it, but I think nothing's ever for sure, so it's something I'll pursue, but we'll see what happens.
Liz has applied for a Rhodes Scholarship here. Just finished writing a recommendation for her here on campus. I can't think of a more worthwhile and deserving person than Liz for a Rhodes Scholar.